It's week 1 of the NFL, and it's presented by EA Sports. We can hardly wait for the start of this one on Sunday Night Primetime.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now, after that long off-season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
And at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an entire year to play one.
It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us that these games finally now matter.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and that will lead to a second down. Working out of the gun, here's Willie. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
He'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play.
Holding.
Early
Offense.
indications of a hold. They'll look to throw. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He runs with it, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And now the punting unit will come on. This is taken at the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They had to punt on their opening drive. No damage done as of yet. Still scoreless here, and they'll pick it up 1st and 10. And a short pickup there to about the 36. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, yeah. And he's not going to get to the sticks. He'll wind up losing yardage as they mark him short of the 1st down. And it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. 2nd down and 3. To throw, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Williams going to keep it on the zone read.
And
And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face second down and 7. Williams gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Williams to the air once more. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On comes the punter now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now give on the ground. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. He is in. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition. transition from receiver to runner, and in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Drive will start on the ground. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Williams. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. To throw is Williams. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he does not want to go down. Somehow turn that into a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And trying to lose it on from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. The tight end motioning left here. On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And he's in!
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a give. The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense. And their running back set to go once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 2nd and 7. Motion the slot man left. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, it's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. They try to throw again. Here's Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throw it again. It's Williams. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Throwing again, Williams. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Ryland's kick is good. And the visitors get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So we've reached halftime here on our initial Sunday night telecast of the season as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports halftime report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. The Mario Douglas, a touchdown catch in the victory. And then lastly, on Monday Night Football, those fans will be riled up as it'll be a good matchup between their guys and what equates to be a very tough opponent. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Half number 2 kicks off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the 1st down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half where they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Automatic 1st down.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard?
And he's in. On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. And his guys are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a toss, right side. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They're all set to punt this one away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
They'll try the right side this time. He's inside the 40. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. It's a touchdown.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Oh, just a terrible feeling. The penalty wipes out that long touchdown. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's into traffic, but taken in. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up
2nd and a yard.
at the 45-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a
Now
yard.
a 3rd and 2.
Third down and 2.
He'll try and get there on the ground. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he will get into the end zone.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Santos, good on the extra point. And his guys are out to a 21-10 lead. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun. In trouble. Down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing now from the gun. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they...
To the goal line and in. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Santos, good on the extra point. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally, the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Williams. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
At the 33-yard line.
To throw is Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
Throwing is Williams. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. That's to the tight end, Komet.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Williams to the air once more. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Ross St. Brown. A gain of 19 yards. And a first down.
They're trying to throw again. Here's Williams. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. Throwing again, Williams. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Now it's fourth and goal. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. They'll try to run. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
This team's offense headed back to take over once more. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag
Illegal
down,
block in the back.
and this
Offense.
one might not stand up. Back to the ground after the penalty. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Williams. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Williams to throw on second down. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.